Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Now, we are on our 015 map here, but this is mostly just for kind of background visualization or visuals as I go over some stuff here. So as you can probably tell from the title of the video, I'm going to be going over the upcoming channel content for 015. The version 015 update, I think, is really close, hopefully. And I want to just kind of give you a heads up on what to expect with the channel and what I plan to do in regards to content, for the first several weeks or month or two after 015 hits, because there's a lot going to be going on. I'm really excited. So I'm going to hop on a train ride here just to kind of show in the background, and then I'm going to drag a notepad file over where I have the things written down, both for my reference and yours. We're going to go to the smelting upper, and then we'll just kind of sit there and watch stuff happen. The base still works completely. We're still doing stuff. We're in single player, though. But yeah, so 015, I'm hoping, is very close. I'm hoping either this coming week or the week after. I'm really hoping this coming week, because the last Friday Facts, they really dropped some hints that it was like super close, and it's gonna be really, really disappointing if it's not out this coming week. If they delay it yet again, it's gonna be extremely disappointing, to be honest. I'm kind of like at this point where it's almost like crossed a threshold of losing interest because it's taken so long. And yeah, so hopefully they get it out this following week, but we'll see. Anyway, so when it does come out, whenever that happens to be, for the content on the channel, first thing is I actually am gonna move something around here on my notepad, otherwise it won't really make sense. Okay, so here we go. We're riding trains. We're about to pass this guy up. He's going to oil. I'm gonna drag this over, try to find somewhere that's not too intrusive. Let's resize this a little bit. We don't need it that big anyways. Okay, so first things first is 015 major features overview video. This is gonna come out, I have day one. So when 015 hits, whatever day it is, unless it hits like in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping, which I hope it doesn't. But either way, within the first, I'd say 12 hours of it coming out, I'm going to do a overview video of the major features. So keep your eye out for that. What I'm gonna do for that is, I'm guessing based on everything they've teased, that there is like tons, I mean, there are tons of features. They've teased a lot. I'm guessing the changelog is going to be huge. I'm not going to go over the whole changelog. I'm going to pick out ahead of time, if I can, the major features and things that'll affect gameplay and additions and stuff. And I'm going to go over those, show a list, but then I'm also going to show them in-game, just as a visual thing, because some things, probably actually need a visual, depending on what it is. So I think that'll be good. If you don't feel like reading through like 4 pages of changelog and you just want, just bam, you just want the major features, what to look out for, definitely keep your eye out for that video, because that's what I'm gonna do. Next thing here is Factorio Workshop Season 2. I've talked to Zuri. I think he's keen and up for doing a Season 2 of the workshop, which is awesome. Some things are gonna change with that, which I'll explain here in a second. Change for the better. So yeah, he's up for that as far as I know. And first thing we're going to do, probably for the first couple weeks, I would say at least, I know the first week, maybe the first 2 or 3 weeks worth of workshop videos, we're not going to be taking in submissions. We're going to be testing and showing designs for the new features, right? There's the new science packs, the science overhaul, those are all changed except for red and green science. So that's going to be, wow, we have a pretty big traffic jam here. That's going to be all new builds, all new ratios and stuff for that, which we're going to show. And nuclear is a huge one. And I'm probably saying it wrong. People told me I'd say it wrong. I'm sorry. It's just built into my vocabulary to say it that way. All right. We're going to show off designs for that, because there's like going to be maybe several most optimal designs, and then not optimal ways to do it, because it like depends how the boilers connect and stuff, from what I understand from what they've shown. So that'll be really interesting. Anything else new they add, if there's other like actual design, like new processes or something they haven't added that they haven't mentioned, I don't know, then we'll go over that. So that's the type of stuff we'll do, and then we'll take in submissions. And really quick, I'll explain it more obviously once the series actually happens, but going to be taking in submissions in a different way. The first season, it's been great, and for the most part, I've been able to keep track of submissions, but it was really kind of unorganized, and that was mostly my fault because I just said like submit them in the comments, which just became a mess. So what I'm gonna do is hopefully have some sort of form or something set up where you go in and you just like submit, like you just put in like a paste bin or something of your blueprint string of whatever it is, and then like a short explanation and your name, like whatever username you want, and it will submit it to me, which goes to like maybe my Google Drive or something, so it's all organized. That would make this so much easier and hopefully improve things there. So there's that. Tutorials, 015 features and walkthroughs. So again, the science and the nuclear, there's going to be workshops, but then I'm also going to do just my solo tutorials where I just do a tutorial, because those I think are a bit different than the workshop and I can go almost more in depth and such. So there's going to be that, plus there's a lot of stuff that we wouldn't necessarily cover in workshops that I can cover in a tutorial. So definitely check that out. Definitely a lot of tutorials and workshops. Like the first week or two, what I'm getting at here is the first week or two, expect like, I hope you guys are ready. Like I hope you, you know, whether you're taking time off or you're just leaving room in your schedule, I hope you got food stocks and stuff, because I think people are going to be busy between playing and there's going to be a ton of content on the channel. The content's going to like explode, right? I'm already doing like 2 videos a day. The first week, I'm guessing I'm probably going to release 20 videos or close to that, probably more, because I'm just going to be pumping these things out like crazy. There's so much I want to do. So the next thing, this actually goes kind of down here, but I want to mention that for anyone who doesn't know, I stream over on Twitch twice a week usually, unless something comes up that prevents me from doing it, like real life stuff. I stream on Wednesdays and Saturdays. I'm hoping to add at least a third day to that once 015 hits, but I stream at Wednesdays at about 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, which is GMT -7 now, I think, that we're in daylight savings. And I stream at 1 p.m. approximately Saturday. So I'm mentioning this because A, just for anyone who doesn't know who wants to catch the stream, and 2, I encourage you to follow me on Twitch. This is not some like clever way to like explode my followers. This is actually legitimate like reasoning behind this for what I'm going to go through next, and I'll explain this now and then tie it into why this is important. So besides the workshops and all that, the main thing, you know, I've had on my channel like a staple, kind of like a main series, you know, it was the 015 or it was the SpaceX or it was the Earth map or something, a series where it's actually a let's play rather than these one-offs. My main one for a long time is going to be a single player playthrough, and it's going to become a gigabase at some point. That's the goal. And along with that, I have a really, really cool surprise that I'm trying to keep under wraps as much as possible because I think it's just better that way until I actually show it. But it's something really special. I'm super excited about it. It's pretty much something that I didn't know I wanted until I knew I wanted it. It's like I had an idea of what I wanted to do with the base, like goal-wise and stuff. You know, like Will's like launching a rocket for every follower he has on Twitch. I wanted to do something similar, but I wasn't quite sure what. And then someone came to me with a mod idea, and it was pretty much, it just clicked. It was like, holy crap, this is exactly what I want that I didn't know that I wanted. So it's awesome. Anyway, tying into that, is this going to involve a way to kind of honor the subscribers on the channel here and the followers on Twitch and my patrons over on Patreon as well. However, the important thing here, this is why I encourage you to follow on Twitch if you want if you want to be shown or displayed or honored, in quotes here, and honored by your username rather than just a number, because I tried polling. I've tried so many ways to pull my subscriber list from YouTube. I have tried plugins like TubeBuddy and this other one I use. They don't do it, or at least not to the extent that I can. I had Chad on Discord. He's in Will's chat a ton. He's really awesome with mods and scripts and commands and stuff. He tried writing me a script that would pull them all, but there's like a thing with YouTube's backend that's been a bug for like months or a year or two that like only lets you poll like the first like 10 pages or something. I was only able to poll like 1,000 subscribers, and every time I did it, it was just the same 1,000. And I tried and tried and tried. I can't do it. I can't get all of you guys. So the point here is that the subscribers on YouTube are just going to be numbers. It's just going to be like subscriber 1, subscriber 2, subscriber 500, subscriber, you know, so on and so forth, because I can't get the actual names. The followers on Twitch, though, I can't. There's a very easy way I can just pull all my followers from Twitch into a list and use that. So if you want your actual, like your username displayed instead of yourself just being some like random number in a YouTube list, then I encourage you to follow on Twitch, because I can pull your actual name from there very easily. Same with Patreon. They're actually going to be kind of honored in a different, even more special way, because, you know, of course they're contributing financially, so that's that thing. But yeah, so there's a deal there. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be great. And then of course there's going to be other multiplayer playthroughs. I'm going to do stuff with Will. I'm thinking, we've kind of talked about it, he's going to be doing his Megabase 2.0, where he launches a rocket for every follower he has on Twitch, which should be quite interesting. I'm not going to participate in that as highly as I have like SpaceX and this map, because it's just too much, to be honest, with everything else. But the what we've talked about is me stopping in maybe once or twice a week and kind of just doing like a catch-up overview video, and just have it be like a mini side series on my channel, where I go in and Will walks me through like what's changed and what they're doing, and I'll record it and post the videos, and that way you can kind of keep up on that as well, and I can keep up myself because I'm quite interested. So that's what's going to happen there. And then of course other things, maybe a season 2 of Cracktorio, which will be much better organized and planned out, hopefully. And then of course other things just scattered through like it has been. So sorry if this was kind of rambling on, but I just want to let you guys know what to look forward to, what to be prepared for, and just to kind of explain things. So also, just so, because I'm sure some people are wondering, just to save people wondering in the comments needlessly, why I'm doing a single player playthrough for my main thing is I'm going to get a whole lot better performance. That's just the nature of it. Even with the massive 0.15 optimizations, multiplayer just inherently has less performance, and they haven't fixed that. That has never been something they've mentioned. I don't think it's even fixable the way multiplayer is designed. You just get worse performance in multiplayer. So that's part of it. The other part of it is it's so much easier for me, guys, honestly, to do these single player things. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love playing with Will and Mojo and other multiplayer things, and it's been a blast, but it's really quite hard on me, because, you know, Will streams while he does it, and I record, and to do an actual series that way, like we have been, without just missing like massive chunks, and I still cut out big chunks, but without missing like 40 hours worth or something, I have to dedicate like 4 hours almost every day a week, when we are like heavy into recording stuff, you know, because I have to be there for the whole stream. So it just makes it's just really a lot harder. It's great, it's fantastic, I still plan to do it to some extent, but that's the reason for the single player. It's just so much easier, you know. I can sit down, play for an hour, knock out 2 or 3 episodes, boom, I'm done, and it's great. But there you go. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Congrats if you stayed to the end. I know this was a little long, maybe a little ranty and rambly, but it's getting late and I'm tired, but I did want to get this out here, because who knows, if 15 drops next week, I want this to be out already for a few days so people know what's going on. I'd love to hear your thoughts, comments, suggestions, feedback, anything in the comments. Like, this is the type of video to do it on, because I pay special attention to these. You know, if there's anything you've been wanting to say, or ideas, or feedback for what I've just mentioned, do let me know down in the comments, and I will definitely make sure to check that out. But anyway, take care, guys, and I will see you next time.